Hi there, this is Chris Barrow, and what I'd like to do today is talk to you about a couple of the ways that you need to be able to introduce yourself as a dentist to other people as you meet them in your personal or your professional life. A couple of things that I want to talk about. The first of them is what I call a 10-second introduction. And this is the type of introduction that you would use maybe if you were sat next to somebody on an aeroplane or on a train, or you met somebody really, really briefly at either a personal or a professional event, and they ask you that infamous question, what is it you do for a living? And over the years I've met many dentists who have come up with all sorts of extraordinary answers to that question, some of which, by the way, avoid dentistry completely. But what I'd like to share with you is a very, very simple solution, which is that if I were a dentist and if I was sat next to somebody on a flight from Gatwick to Newquay, and they turned around and said, what do you do for a living? My answer would be as follows. Well, most people would simply describe me as a dentist, but what I actually do for a living is to work with people on improving their self-confidence through improving their smile. So let me just say that again. Most people would simply describe me as a dentist, but what I actually do is I help people to improve their confidence through improving their smile. I would really like you to learn that almost off by heart and to have it available as a methodology that you could use. I would also like you to be able to then give them something like a photographic business card. This is a business card that I used to use for the dental business school. And on one side of it you can see that there's a little mini menu of some of the main products or services that I offer, together with my corporate branding. And on the other side you can see that there's first of all a photograph of me, and secondly what's known as an elevator speech around the services and the outcomes that I deliver. And I'll come to elevator speeches in just a moment. So armed with your 10-second introduction and armed with some photographic business cards, or as an alternative, and let me just show you in my jeans pocket, a mini business card. I carry this everywhere I go, whether it's personal or professional, and inside this little leather folder is a mini business card. This comes from a great little website which is called moo.com, M-O-O as in the noise a cow makes, moo.com. And again, you can see that on one side of it you've got a photograph of me, and then on the other side just some very, very basic data as to who I am, where I can be contacted. So there's my mobile phone number on there, my email address, and also a website address as well. So bare bones data that I can use in any social or physical environment. So that was step one. That was the 10-second introduction and the photographic business card or mini business card. Now in the next section what we'll do is look at what you have to do if you find yourself in a business networking event and suddenly somebody stands up and says, okay, you've got 60 seconds, could you please introduce yourself to the rest of the audience? So we'll go there in a moment.